Welcome back, everybody, to the Real Madrid Galacticos rebuild. And today is a big day because today we could potentially qualify for the next round of the European Champions Cup as we play FC Porto and we are already a point ahead of them. So if we can beat Porto at home, we secure qualification to the knockout round. I think Bayern are possibly away at Bruges. No, they're at home, so they should beat Bruges. So it should be us and Bayern going through. And then even if we don't beat Porto, but we still get a draw, we only then need to beat Bruges and we're through. But I am fully expecting us to win this game. Since we won 3-2 at Bayern, we've actually had a little bit of form. So we beat Cadiz 2-0. We did have to rotate here because I've had to rest a couple players for a week. So they didn't play in any of these two games. So as you can see, Gareth Bale started in this game and he actually scored, but it was only a free kick, nothing special. And then I think it was against Levante, I gave debuts to Wisdom Amy, who started, who was a young Italian centre back, which we signed for £1 million at the beginning of the season. He's been having a storm for the under 19s. Let me just see. Yes, a non competitive, average rating 7.61. And then the other player that made their debut was Van Duyven, who came on off the bench. Got 6.8, so not too bad really. Again, another player under 19s, that's his record, 16 in 20, 10 assists, 5 player of the match, and 8.28 average rating. He has now kind of grown too much, like he's too good for the under 19s. So when I checked reports, it's now saying that, oh, it's changed again. It was saying that he was um, the league just under La Liga. So I moved him up to Real Madrid B side, but I don't think he's been playing as much in that because we have got some decent-ish strikers. I also messed up because when I signed him, I gave him playing time agreement of a regular starter. So I had to find out how to change that, and it turns out you go to happiness, and then there it is, agreed playing time. Changed him back to future prospect, and he had a problem with it. Had a chat with him, told him he wasn't good, basically good enough to get that much playing time, and he agreed, and he dropped it. So he can continue developing, and we might see him probably next season if we don't loan him out. So today, this is the lineup we're going with. Got Adiemi, who's back from an injury up top. Benzema false nine. I don't know whether that's the right way, but that's what we're going with. Hazard on the left, Asensio on the right. Modric and Casemiro. Casemiro playing the defensive role. So what I've done now, I've pushed Casemiro back into central midfield rather than sitting him as the defensive midfielder. Just because I noticed in games Modric was like all alone in midfield a lot of the time, and he was just getting overrun when there was two in there, or maybe sometimes even three. And then out of possession, I've pushed the defensive line higher up, so there's not as much of a big gap in between the midfield and defence. Vasquez is also starting at right back because he come to me and said he was annoyed because he wasn't starting or playing enough games, so I'll give him a chance. Right, we're on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. And as usual, I get no response. Let's see if we get any after all of this. And yeah, a couple of players are motivated. Vasquez is nervous, I don't know why. And here comes the Porto lineup. So they're another 4-4-2. Diaz out on the left. He's a player that's linked with Liverpool at the moment. And I think he does become a good little player on this as well. Right, and we're off. Let's see if we can start well like we have been the last couple games. Otavio brought down Hazard, and we're going to have a free kick in Asensio range. Can he score another worldie? No, he puts it wide. Right, 10 minutes in and we got 80% possession. Talk about dominating the game. Oh, he delivers it. Nacho, oh, good save. It's out for a throw in. And we've definitely started well. Just need to get a breakthrough. Ferland Mendy's pulled his groin, but he should be able to play through it. Right, coming up to half hour and Porto still haven't had a chance. Militao taking my free kicks. I've just realised I don't think I've actually set people to take corners and free kicks. Hazard and Mbemba heads clear. And that's Vasquez's ball. Casemiro's on a yellow card. Not ideal for your defensive midfielder. Or defensive minded midfielder, should I say. But at the moment, it's just a case of carry on and hope that we get the breakthrough. Bayern have taken the lead at Club Bruges. So they pretty much guarantee qualification. Unless Porto win here. Vasquez, oh, he's giving it away. And now Porto can break. Diaz, it's a great challenge from Vasquez. Adiemi, he's tried to feed Hazard and it hasn't come off. Can we win it back? Diaz out jumps, but it's won by Nacho. Modric now keeping the ball. Mendy, he cuts inside, beats his man. Now he goes out wide. Can he whip this in? Adiemi, what a save. Point blank range, and that's a fantastic save. It's easily headed away. But I think we should definitely be ahead. That was a save and a half. Right, team talk. What we're going to go with. Doesn't reflect the pattern of the game. Just keep going and we'll get there eventually. Hazard has not really had the best of games. Benzema's not really having the best of game either. Mendy's probably going to have to come off because he's looking knackered. Oh, why are you trying to head that there? Modric, Nacho. He brings it out. Milita. He brings it into midfield. And they're sitting in a good shape, to be fair, Porter. Need to move the ball a bit quicker. Now Modric, Asensio. Asensio's free. And that's a great finish. That was a great little goal. Great little bit of football. Vasquez knocks into Modric. Asensio gives it to Benzema, and then he makes that run in behind the space. And to be fair, he could have carried on going, but the keeper's left him so much space. He just whips it past. It's a great goal. Yeah, he's onside by a mile. It wasn't even a VAR check, so I don't know what's showing it. Now we need to look at making some subs. So, who can we go left back with? Give half hour to Alaba. Casemiro's on a booking and he's looking a little bit tired. So we'll go with Camavinga, sorry. And Hazard's not exactly having the best of games. I've just noticed, where's Isco? We'll have to go with Vinicius Junior then. Right, so far so good. As it stands, we should be going through to the next round. Sensio spreads it. Vinicius. Alaba, can he pick someone out? Adiemi, great finish. 2-0. I'm not sure how he gets this through the keeper. Does he like lift it over him? Right, Alaba plays it in. Yeah, we kind of like lifts it past him. It's a good goal. Good finish. Just noticed Porto was starting to create a little bit now. Oh, what is going on there? My centre-backs had a mare here. Such a simple goal. He heads it back. He just lofts it in. And who's this? Who is it, Warren? Let me click it. Nacho. Nacho's had a mare there. Modric is looking a little tired as well. Bring on Tony Cruz. Oh, thank God that we got there. I don't know where my defenders went. Both my centre backs are ahead of the ball. And if we can just keep the ball for the next 15 minutes. Oh, what a ping from Cruz. We should be going through. Alaba. Oh, just a little bit too far ahead. Sensio. Oh, the ref's deemed this as a foul. Could he be off? Yep, second yellow is off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look to waste as much time as possible. What sub can we make? Milito. We'll bring on Vallejo. Right, Alaba with a free kick. Can he hit a thunderbolt? He's taking his time taking it. Ooh, it's just over. Cruz corner. And I think that's a penalty. Nacho's pushed. VAR will obviously check it. And this could seal it. Yeah, penalty. Who's taking it? Benzema. And he dispatches it comfortably. And that's it. We're going through. He's just scored his 200th goal for Real Madrid. Quite an accomplishment, to be fair. Yeah, it's a comfortable penalty. Keeper don't stand much chance. And they've gone to 2 up top, but it should be too late now. 1 minute left. And there we have it. 3 points. And that should be enough to take us through to the next round. Send the assistant to the press conference because we don't care. And 4 points ahead, only one game left, and we are through. Mendy's picked up a pulled groin. Typical, another injury to deal with. Benzema needs a rest. Should we rest him for 4 days? Just so he's back in time for the Bilbao game. Honestly, I've never known any other football manager who have had to constantly rest players. Like, I don't know what they've done to the fitness and stuff in this year's football manager, but it's actually ridiculous. Like, even on another save that I did, like a personal save for Man United, I was constantly having to rest all my top players. Like, none of them. Then maybe it's because of the scheduling. Like, you're playing a lot of most weeks. You're playing 2 games, like 2 games in the week, 2 games in the week. Where else? Here, 2 games, 2 games. So in the space of 11 days there, I've played 4 games. That's just ridiculous. Right, well, we end today's video with a home game against Bilbao in Spanish First Division. So currently, Barca sit top on 32 points, although they have played one extra game than us. So if we win today, we will go 2 points behind. But if Valencia obviously win, who've they got? So they are away at Real Sociedad. So it is a winnable game for them. We will potentially be 3 points behind them, but worst case scenario, if we win, we're 2 points behind Barca. So it is all still pretty tight up the top, really. No one's sort of run away with it yet. This is the team we're going with. Benzema, I've put on the bench because obviously, ideally, he needed a week's rest, but I only gave him 3 days or 4 days. If we don't need him, then I will not bring him on. We've gone with Jovic up top, Vinicius Jr. in the false nine, Hazard and Asensio keep their place. Valverde comes in as the defensive central midfielder. Casemiro drops to the bench. Modric keeps his place. And then the back four, Mendy gets replaced by Alaba, who, because he's injured, Nacho, Militao at the core of the mid defence, Vasquez on the right. Okay, so I want them to pick up from where they were last time. Got a little bit of motivation from that. Pretty much everybody's motivated. In fact, yeah, everyone is. So let's see if we can continue our good vein of form and pick up another 3 points, which will be much needed. This is the Bilbao lineup, so they're going with 4-4-2 as well. Inaki Williams up top. They're not exactly an easy side. They are one place behind us at the moment in the league. Only one point behind us. It should be a tough game. We started well. 75% possession. First shot on target. I definitely feel like the little tactical tweaks I've made have made a big difference. Like I said at the beginning of the series, like throughout the season, I will still be making changes. And Alaba has just scored a stunning free kick to put us 1-0 up, and that's his first goal for Real Madrid. Again, though, the wall just doesn't jump. Don't understand it. That's 2 goals I've seen now from free kicks where the wall just hasn't moved. Like, what's the point of having a wall? Like, I'm not complaining though, because we've scored from it, but you'd be fuming if you was the manager. Asensio's in behind. Oh, he pulled it wide. And Jovic heads it wide. Barcelona also won 4-1 earlier on against Villarreal, who were top. And I think we actually have them next game away, Villarreal. So that's going to be a tough game. So far, though, Bilbao haven't had a single highlight, although I might have just jinxed that. That's a great challenge, though, from Hazard. Alaba, Jovic gives it him back. Can he deliver? Asensio rises, but he puts it over. S Superb delivery. To be honest, though, he isn't going to be able to get many assists from that because we haven't really got any height. And I think we've just got a penalty. Hazard's been pushed. VAR is going to check it. 99% of the time, these get given. Yep, penalty. I'm sure Hazard will be stepping up to take it as well. We could be going in 2-0 up at half time. Yep, Cooley sends the keeper the other way. It's crazy how, as soon as you get a little bit of form going, how different your team plays. Like both of the games that we've played today have just been dominant from us. And they've not exactly been against pushovers. Right, Raul Garcia heads it back. Danny Garcia. Come on, we need to win that ball back. It's great tracking back from Vinicius Jr. Asensio into Jovic. Valverde, and he smashes it wide. But great pressure high up the pitch. And look at that, 5 shots on target, 10 shots, 62% possession. Safe to say we are dominating this game. And it doesn't look like I'm going to need to bring on Benzema. They've got a corner. And just like that, 2 minutes into the second half, they've pulled one back. Apparently Courtois at fault of it. Maybe he should come and claim it, I don't know. Well, he does kind of come and then stops. And in the end, it's a sitter. Right, we've got a corner. Can we answer back? Hazard. He's brought down by Danny Garcia. It's a red card. 2-footed challenge. And for the second game, the opposition have been brought down to 10 men. We just need to look to control the game now. Play it out. Vinicius Jr.'s not having the best of games, really. To be honest, he might go out to the left to replace Hazard because I want to look to keep him fit. We'll bring Toni Kroos on for Modric because he's getting tired. Yeah, Vinicius Jr. will go over there. Adeyemi for Hazard. They've just equalised with 10 men. What's going on? VAR are checking it. Oh, it's disallowed. Thank God for that. What happened? So their keeper punts it long, and thankfully he's offside. That would have been embarrassing. We're going to bring Milito off as well because he's tired. Vallejo will replace him. We've got 15 minutes to hold out. Money in goes back to the keeper. He goes long. Yuri out jumps Lucas Vasquez, which pretty understandable. He's a pretty small player. Toni Kroos, you've lost out to Money in, but you've given it away to Asensio. And now, is Jovic off? Is he off? He's rounded the keeper. He's put it in the net. There's no VAR, so it looks like it stands. Yeah, he's on by miles actually. I think the left back plays him on. Shocking from their left back, to be honest. We'll bring Isco on for Asensio. Alaba tracks back well to win that, and there's no highlight in the end. Right, what I do need to do is we're going to drop the tempo, and we're going to time waste. Change this to positive. And now we're going to look to just keep the ball. Alright, Tony Cruz wins that. Adiemi, he's in behind. What a finish. 4-1. That's a sensational goal. And he has the little cartwheel to celebrate. Look at this. Tony Cruz rises in midfield, wins it. Adiemi, he's past his defender, in behind, just outside the box, and he smashes it across goal into the bottom corner. Stunning. 4-1. And we are really starting to hit some form now. Valencia are winning, so we're 3 points behind them at top. Jovic is put it over. Could have been 5. Could have been 5. Alaba's having a great game. He's got an 8.5. Right, there's 30 seconds left. They're keeping the ball a little bit here. They go long. Don't think the striker's got any pace. Morchillo. They're keeping the ball. We're past the 4 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. 3 points. Big, big, big 3 points. Well done, lads. Good win. And standard send the assistant. So this is how it's looking. We're up to third. That hasn't changed actually, because Valencia, I'm sure we're winning. Right, so here it is. Here's the updated thing. We're fifth on 30 points. Barca top on 32. Atletico also on 32. So Valencia must have conceded late on, because it was saying they were winning. Yeah, so Valencia have conceded in the 82nd minute, which means they are not top. Otherwise, they would be on 33 points. So I have noticed that I think at home we have the best record. We've won 7, drew 1. Well, Barcelona have the same, but we've scored 25 goals in 8 games and we've only conceded 1, which is ridiculous. But away from home, we're all the way down here, and we've won 2, drew 2, and lost 3, scoring 9, conceding 10. That's obviously where we need to improve. So the next video will be coming in probably here, Atletico Madrid and Valencia, because they are 2 title challenging sides. I'm not really fussed about the Super Cup, and I'm not really expecting to do any deals in January because we haven't got the funds. I don't think. I think we've got 13 million to spend. Nothing really, but the main things we will be looking to do is getting Mbappe on that free transfer, as we have a 600k a week budget available. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time.